featuring the flashing the flashing CoNDOR X2 logo. As requested by viewers. I didn't want it there, but apparently everyone else wants it there except for me. But now that it is there, it has grown on me. And I have officially converted to... what do you even call this? The very sporadic X2 CoNDOR logo. Anywho, both races are ready. Let's jump into it. Insanity. I've been told that my name is extremely punnable. And I've pretty much heard, like, I don't even know how many, like 50 related puns with my name. Coming from a lot of different people, actually. It's not just one person coming up with a bunch of puns for my name. It seems to be a pretty universal experience to want to pun with my name, which I don't mind. I enjoy it. Thanks to the host, Ronkley. Looking like an early apple, which I've been told is good for talking, keeping your throat good. Also keeping doctors away. So, I check in this shop here for Spooty. Looking for something. Probably bombs. Or is luring the dragon over? Spooty will not take the trapdoor. Meanwhile, on 1-3 there's just a titanium rapier. So, I believe that was an obsidian spear in the shop. Kind of outclassed by something that you can get for free on the next floor. Both races with the barrel knocking down the trapdoor. For ballet shoes, ancalagor flossing the first boss and checking purple for pulse spell. Spooty will likely opt to do the same. I don't think Spooty knows where the titanium rapier is. Knows it's somewhere. It's not exactly where. I believe it was up left. And we'll move on without picking that up. Just cut in the losses. That is pretty big for ancalagor. That's such a huge item to miss out on, but there could be something good in black. Wouldn't bank on it though. Let's see what it is. Yeah, it was a very weird spot, unless you were specifically screen watching for it. Spooty actually won't check black, and is rolling with the base. Longsword. Oh no, maybe screen watched and thought the titanium rapier was on 2-1 or something. Don't know. Seems like a pretty clear option for black, but could have also seen the obsidian flail. It's waiting in zone 2. Using this barrel to block the red dragon. Yeah, collecting this luck charm will... Oh... Using a golem in order to collect it without spending a blast helm bomb. Additional time loss because of that. Spooty's already falling behind, very far behind in the build department. And also behind in the progress department. Yeah. Obsidian Flail, much more serviceable than a base longsword, but it's still no... Titanium Rapier, and Ancalagor goes down to half a heart, does have the potion and the chicken though, so it's fine. Probably just eat the chicken on stairs here. Go. Glass Rapier though. Ancalagor is probably not too happy about seeing that because Spooty can screen watch that information off of him. And Ancalagor picking up Bring of Courage for the rocket build. Some pretty good finds in purple chests. Here is the Glass Rapier for Spooty. We'll pick that up. Spooty probably would have found that anyways on the way to the exit. So definitely a serviceable weapon now. As long as it doesn't break. And that's a bit of a bomb situation for Ancalagor, but has Blast Helm. Spooty still rolling. Glass Rapier manages to pick up the Ring of Courage as well. So can start to mount a comeback after being at a disadvantage for so long, especially if Ancalagor is gonna take a Telemonkey like that, gonna get grabbed by a Telemonkey and take some pretty significant damage. Oh, Spooty's on the same floor now. So that was a very costly mistake. What is this? What is this 4-3 layout? There's like only one way out for Ancalagor because Ancalagor only has a tier 1 shovel and just hits the black lick there. Not enough damage to take that out. Probably mistiming that, which leaves Spooty a lot of space. Definitely feeling the pressure there. Yeah, the beginning of that 4-3 was so bad if you had a tier 1 shovel. Spooty will take the Courage Warhammer. It is just 1 damage though, but this thing is gonna heal like nobody's business, and also in Zone 5, a lot of your damage will be from the wire anyways. So definitely the right choice to get off glass. If your opponent has gone down. Hope to see some lures. We're probably gonna see some lures. Any other option is just asking for aim. Because Warhammered Headringer is a thing. Look, Squaga suit. Just pick that up. Let's go. There goes the glass shovel. But, you know, just shrugs that hit off. Ooh. Okay. Not lures. We're going for this. So he does have the chicken and shop bro. So, not lures. We have not lures. Looking pretty good for Spooty to take this now. Genuinely Yeah, Warhammer Lures can easily go wrong, especially if it's like 1 damage. And then you get careless, you hit a bell or something, but I mean, even it's just relative to lures. Relative to other Dead Ringer strats, they're still relatively safe. Anywho, GG. Spooty taking the first point, despite being at a disadvantage for most of the race. A death can easily turn that around, or Mad Telemonkey, as we've seen both on Ancalagor's end. Yeah. Pretty large deficit for Spooty to come back from, but just keeping strong and playing the game with the build that Spooty was able to get his hands on. Anywho, moving on to the second seed. Was Spooty doing it? I don't know. Was probably planning on setting something up, and then just like wasn't quite working out. I think it was 1-2, not 1-1. Probably something to do with stealing the shop. That's what I'd have to guess. Immediate throwing stars. Ancalagor will use one to find skeleton in the box. Spooty will do the same thing. Both racers trying to set up the Green Dragon here to crack open this Tier 2 wall, which will be Transmog. Ancalagor, I think screen watching, waiting for Spooty to make the first move. Thanks for Raid Ribbon. Definitely we'll see a Battle Shovel and is satisfied with that. Going for a second one, which will be a pickaxe. Spooty sees that from screen watching and will transmog into a steak knife and the good old obsidian dagger. And this is the blood shop here. There is shovels for both racers to dig in, simply. An immediate throw. Look at this shop, though. Boots of Pain, Ring of Regen, and a Warhammer if you want it, but probably not. Okay, Ancalagor does want it. Yeah, there's no downside for going for weapon there, pretty much. And Spooty can opt to throw, then tap this Shrine of Peace. No bombs in order to get the scroll inside of it. Yeah, I did not expect Ancalagor to take this Warhammer. But did probably means snag? That's not how you Warhammer. Snagging on literally everything. Meanwhile, Spooty's side looking very nice. This is a titanium cat, a monocle, which is the build improver item. This build is already excellent, and with the monocle, it can get better. And Spooty is in need to snag a Torch of Foresight as well. Ancalagor not taking the Boots of Pain, but taking the Warhammer? I don't know what the plan for this Warhammer is. Okay, taking both Warhammer and Boots of Pain. I don't understand the Warhammer taking. Ancalagor is definitely someone who's capable of just rolling with a dagger and Boots of Pain. So that's pretty confusing. Not even gonna tap the Peace Shrine, just tap the Peace Shrine. I don't know. There's also Titanium Cat right here. So we'll just switch off to that anyways. Maybe. I don't know, that's... Probably not screen watching well enough to know that there's a cat just waiting in 1-3. Glass Helm, pick up for Spooty. Sway suit as well. This is looking really bad for ancalagor right now, seeing this build. Just... Oh, surrounded, has a shield though, uses the shield. Squig, suit. Oh, yo, that dodge! The Ice Breath dodge there from Spooty. Perfectly spaced. Yeah. Did have a monocle. As I said, monocle is the build builder. If you have the monocle, even if you already have a good build like Spooty did, it can become even better. Can't imagine a scenario where that has Spooty dying here. Speaking of Spooty not dying, here's a potion. You know. A potion room cuts into the shop as well, so... Instead of going the bat route, Spooty decides to go the enemy-less shop route. Walking by a bomb like a boss. And ancalagor is keeping some pretty decent pace. Definitely not letting Spooty have this for free, but like looking at this build, it's pretty hopeless. Still, might as well try, but ancalagor will go down on the run back. Sub 6 minutes into the Zone 4 Moss. Yeah. Just spells it. Spooty's saving it for when things are bad and then relying on regen instead. I guess. I don't know. Then shield spell can also blood magic, but I mean, I don't know. Spooty's at full health, it's fine. It's going really fast too. So being at full health, also going fast. I don't take too much issue with that. It costs a beat to shield spell, I suppose. Yeah, look, full health going to Deadringer. War Drum, getting Mince Mage to fill. Oh, you don't want to take a Deadringer hit. But he's pretty safe with his Squigga suit. Yeah, no, okay, just take a Deadringer hit for the audience. The audience loves it when Deadringer gets to charge into people. So a bit of fan service there, clearly. And there you go. Dorian going down to 2 hearts, but it won't matter. Very speedy run. Race room time of 7:46 for Spooty. GG's. It's kind of the opposite story from the first seed, where Spooty managed to find some real good stuff in Zone 1 that ancalagor missed out on, and then just died on Fortismal 1. Anywho, both races are ready to go already for the third and final race of this set. I think ancalagor just running into a massive wave of lag there. You can get an impressive show from DR, but he won't charge you for it. That's excellent. I love that. It's maybe a potion room? Nope, it's a fake one. Ranked. On 1-2, there is Darkness Shrine, which both racers will tap. Carrot is in that box, and ancalagor will walk on by. Oh, that was a nice iframe from Spooty. Fair and Balanced was coming in there to ruin Spooty's day, but had a carrot and a cheese on the floor, so uses a carrot for the iframe. Picks up the cheese to leave. Meanwhile, in this shop, it's okay. Definitely take the items. ancalagor killing. Not for the items, but just for the blood drum. Spooty will do the same. Could've... Yeah. Had a double stack of items, so just ate the cheese. Not like the cheese would have done anything anyways. So, a flawless for ancalagor here. Allowing ancalagor to check purple for a free scroll. Spooty with the throw as well. It's Spooty checking black for karate gi. Will not pick that up. But we'll find the spike gears as well. Pretty even so far. Same build choices. Zone 1 boss chests were dud items for both of them. Cracked wall that ancalagor missed. Will Spooty see it? Let's find out. Spooty doesn't see it. Okay. Does find the Shrine of War though, instead of just hopping down the trapdoor immediately. Top left on 2-2. Yeah, I did not see anything either, so... You know, ancalagor also with the ring swap, but it is the Charisma ring. Charisma. It's a tier 1 cracked wall. I think ancalagor is just keen on going here. Not needing more builds. Spooty swapping off to Obsidian Staff. Staff Zone 4 could be coming. Oh, pretty resourceful use of the Obsidian Dagger there. Just using it to launch it into the enemies. Might as well if you ain't gonna take it. Some pretty good snipes here from Spooty. That was hot coals damage though. Spooty going to just 1.5 parts. We'll get the pink shovel as ancalagor has. Bit of damage up as well. Ring of Pain. We're down to 1 heart. But there's a potion waiting in 4-1 as we can see from ancalagor. Yeah, ancalagor is just keen on moving along. This is a pretty good time to do it. Picks up Torch of Walls for some reason. For extra mapping. Just like when you pick up 2 maps. But yeah, it's a pretty sizable lead for ancalagor. Definitely not something to scoff at, but Spooty could probably do the same and make it through pretty quickly. Oh, did we see Zone 4 staff kick in? I missed it. Whoops. Yeah. 2 bombs and a blood drum for both racers. Even a level 1 torch is better than nothing. Well, maybe. Spooty going down to just half a heart. Trying to push back at ancalagor here. Yeah. Smaller leads tend to, obviously, matter more the closer to the end that the race gets. So Japanese strat, this white skeleton is not going to play nice. And we are off the rails. There goes the potion. And ancalagor goes down to Deadrigger. The white skeleton. But it's not over yet. Spooty just on half a heart. Yeah, you restart. You need to restart. Spooty is just on half a heart. You have to get going. You have to get going, ancalagor, please. There we go. Two free sums for Spooty. Yeah, given it's Spooty. Spooty's not likely to die here, but this is, you can't get too much more precarious than this. What is the strat? What is the strat? Okay, Pain helping a bit there to stave off that rider. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, okay. Freeze coming in. Bit of breathing room. Okay. Lures. And into the bell. Still not over. The Necrodancer fight is still a thing. Knows it could be a darkness ogre or something. It's definitely not over yet. Okay, 2 hits left on the Necrodancer. Last hit. And there it is. Spooty managing to finish this one off. Maintaining a perfect record so far, but that is not to say that it was hopeless for ancalagor in this set at least. GG's. Because that Deadrigger death definitely was preventable. And in the first race, ancalagor definitely had a shot. Oh man, what an ending.